This is the AI drawing partner, co-creative drawing agent, and he just took his first turn. The user responds, and they have a turn-taking dialogue. The system has object recognition. The user draws an apple. The system recognizes it as an apple, and it's going to add a strawberry. The user draws a house. And recognize it as a house, and it's going to add a castle. These are related concepts based on TensorFlow JS word embeddings. This is the settings panel, and the user is selecting the draw object together mode, where the user draws the first line, and the system adds on to that line and creates the object the user selected, in this case butterfly. User draws the beginning of the butterfly, and the system adds on to it. And this is predictive drawing mode, where the system displays its lines before it draws them and waits for feedback from the user. So the user voted that up, so the system drew it because the user liked it. System voted it down and said it was the wrong content. System voted down again. And agent finally came up with a good contribution. This is selecting a object for the system to draw. The user selected cat, and now it's specifying where on the canvas the agent should draw a cat. Now the user is selecting bird, and it comes up with a few sketch ideas for bird. The user selects one and then draws on the canvas where they want it to draw. This is the image generator, text to image generator. The user typed in cat on a couch, and now placing the cat on the couch image on the canvas. User typed in bird in a tree. And this is manipulating those images on the canvas. You can edit them and make them bigger and drag them around. This is the image stylization procedure, where it stylizes it. This is the Kandinsky style. And now the drawing is complete, so you press stop and you go to the statistics button. And these are all the statistics that the system records. It's recording interaction mode, like communicate, manipulate the interface, wait, and execute, and it records for each half second. So this is the raw data, and this is the sum data, which is the creative sense-making curve. And you can see the slope of the curve corresponds to the interaction dynamics of the agent. If the curve is falling, then they're drawing. If the curve is going up, they're communicating with the agent or manipulating the interface in some way. The collaboration dynamics have to do with accepting offers and working together on the same content. Then we have the user's drawing behavior, which has things like user's drawing time and the number of turns, the pauses per turn, the waiting per turn, the total user lines drawn, the average line length per turn, average turn length. Then we have the user collaboration dynamics, which are the new ideas and accepted ideas and rejected ideas of the user. So it's how the user and agent are collaborating together. Then we have interaction dynamics, which is like whether they are simultaneously drawing or nearby, the interaction couplings that happen, the number of those interaction couplings. Then we have the agent statistics, which are the same categories, but just for the agent. And we can actually download all this data as a CSV. And so it populates, and there's about 50 pieces of data that the system collects that you can compare between sessions to find statistical significance. This is the turn report. So this is the report of the turns taken throughout the session. So it has what the user inputted and what the system drew, and data about the turns, as well as the turn taking trends down here. So red is when the agent draws, yellow is when the user is waiting, and blue is when the user is drawing, and orange is when the user is manipulating the interface or communicating. And so that gives you a rhythm and dynamic of the turns.